first time I met Jonas Reingold, yeah, that must have been on a Strange Function gig that I was doing. It was actually a beauty contest for apes, and Jonas was there too. He wasn't actually in the band though, he was one of the competitors, and he didn't even win. Anyway, he came up to me and he said, "Oh, you play saxophone. I am Jonas Reingold. I play bass." And I guess we've been sort of friends ever since, really. Yeah, there's a few interesting facts about Jonas. He's a lovely guy, very interesting character. And one of the lesser known facts about him is that he's got a part-time job in a zoo. Maybe it's the ape thing again. He looks after chimpanzees. You could actually go down there and you'd see him. "I am Jonas Reingold. I play my bass with the apes." I don't think he actually gets paid for that job. I think he just enjoys the company, really.
First time I met Craig must have been during a Beaver Silson gig or something. I remember, in this corner sat this fat little guy crying. Everybody says I'm rushing, don't get it, because I'm always late to rehearsals. I put my arms around him. "Don't you worry, kid. I help you out. You need to get a metronome and a watch." He looked at me and said, "Thank you. Didn't know it was that simple. You are amazing. Can you play bass?" I took out my bass, played some roots African shit, bang boom, there you go, brother. He looked at me and smiled and said, "Jonas Reingold, I think I love you." And from there we hit it off.
I first saw Jonas at a jazz club in Vienna, and he was overplaying some great jazz set. The next time I saw him, about an hour later, he was asleep in a wheelie bin at the back of the venue, covered in urine. I'm not sure whose urine it was. I helped him out and smashed his bass into millions of pieces for just too much soloing, and from that day we became really good friends.
Craig, I met him a bit later actually. Yeah, I think I was on the way back from Japan, and I was on a long haul flight, and I was just sitting there reading a book, and who should come down the aisle but Craig. And I said to him, "Hello, mate." And he said, "Hello, mate." And then he handed me my coffee. Actually, that air hostess outfit really suited Craig.
First time I met Rob? It must have been this twerk class I attended. There was this skinny fat guy twerking his ass off. I have to admit that I was kind of impressed by his irrational moves on the floor. He was amazing, doing all those spasmic patterns somehow. So I took the first opportunity to present myself. "Hi, I'm Jonas. I'm a fucking Viking bass player." He replied, "Oh, I'm Robert. I'm from the UK. I play sax for fun. I like jazz, but I have no gigs." I kind of took him under my arms and said, "No worries, mate. You hang with the cool cats now. I get you a gig." That was the fucking funniest joke I ever made in my fucking life.
Rob is a great guy, but unfortunately he plays jazz for a living, so I kind of took pity on him, and I wanted to boost his £4.50 a year income, so we formed this trio. The album is a mixture of every genre, going from Belgian skiffle to extreme Norwegian death jazz. No one has really been so bold to write such weird shit, so please do check it out.
Yes, we have a new CD, a debut CD, which is called Isolation. And what can I say about that? Well, Jonas and Craig, they sort of did their best.